Dad bought me a birthday present and then made me pay for it. This actually happened years ago, but I'd love to know others' perspective on this. I turned 16 and could finally get my license and learn how to drive. I was so excited. As a birthday present, my dad said he would pay for driving lessons for me once I got my learner's permit, which I did. After a few practices with a friend's dad, my dad booked driving lessons for me. He had a good friend who was a driving instructor, so I had lessons until this person said I was ready to take the test. This went on longer than I would have liked because I was impatient to be able to drive on my own, but they let me test when they thought I was ready. At some point I accidentally see the bill for the driving lessons. I say that because it's entirely possible Dad left it out deliberately for me to see it. And it was a lot higher than I would have expected, but not higher than other things that had been paid for my brothers and sisters. About 2 months later, on my summer break, I had been asking Dad about a summer job so I could earn my own money and buy my first car. Clearly it would not be anything fancy. But I was so excited to get my first one. So a friend and colleague of Dad's, who knew I was looking for work, found one at their org. I was working full-time for my summer break and earning good money for a 16-year-old. First thing that made my eyebrows raise was that at the time I had my own bank account, but no ATM card. If I wanted money I had to go into the bank and withdraw it. My dad suggested that, because of this, I should have my pay go into his account, and he could give me money when I need it. I said no, and that the bank wasn't far from work anyway, and the first time I did a withdrawal I'll just order a card. Which I did. Then. Dad told me that because the driving lessons cost more than he had thought, he wanted me to pay him back the amount he spent. The total bill was $870 for about 6 months of lessons, which came out of my first 2 paychecks. This meant that I wouldn't be able to afford the car I was hoping to get. I ended up paying back my dad, and kept working on the weekends after school had started. Eventually, I bought a car 5 months later. I haven't really thought about it much, but it seems a bit opportunist and wrong to me, looking back. I don't want to be ungrateful, but then, I think of some things he's paid for my siblings without expecting reimbursement, like their driving lessons and their first cars. We're all paid by my dad, and it doesn't seem fair to me.